Hi everybody, my name's Matt. Welcome to the School Doggery YouTube channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, I want to talk about socialisation and socialising your young puppy. We're going to cover what it is, why we do it, and some examples of how to socialise your young dog. But before we get into that, please come and find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. We are at School Doggery everywhere. So now, let's get straight to it. So, what do we mean when we say socialisation when it comes to a dog? Does it mean getting your dog an active social life with lots of events and meetups? Partly yes, actually it does. But put simply, socialisation is the act of desensitising your dog to potential triggers both in the home and outside in the world. By properly socialising our dog to a wide range of people, animals and situations early in life, we can help them take on anything that they might encounter in the years to come. A dog that hasn't been properly socialised will often act erratically. Things like barking, snarling, pulling, jumping, all of those behaviours that could potentially cause problems for both themselves, you and the people around you. Potentially, anything could develop into something that triggers a response from your dog. By properly socialising them, we can reduce the potential for things to become a trigger response in the future. So to start socialising your dog, we do need to make sure that they can do one thing, but that is the most basic thing that any dog can do, and that is just to sit. All we're going to ask of them to do in these situations when we take them to experience something new is just to sit calmly. The ideal behaviour that we're looking for is a calm, relaxed dog, either sat next to you or lying down next to you, who's taking everything in and isn't concerned. If you get your dog at 8 weeks old, like we did with Freddie, the first couple of months are crucial to make sure that you expose them to as wide a variety of things as possible. Now, having said that, the first few days that they're going to be at home with you is a massive amount of socialisation in itself. They've just come from where they've spent up until that point their entire lives. So coming into your house is going to be a huge new experience for them. There's going to be so many things for them to experience just in your house alone that the first couple of days we really don't need to worry about doing anything other than trying to get on top of toilet training. That's the thing to concentrate on in the first couple of days. But once those first couple of days have elapsed and they're feeling a little bit more comfortable, then we can start to open up their world. A thing to consider before doing anything outside with a very young dog is vaccinations. If you can get your dog at 8 weeks old and take care of their vaccinations straight away, there's still going to be 6 to 8 weeks before you can actually take them fully out and experience the world and let them get on the floor, let them sniff around. If you do this before their vaccinations have kicked in, you run all kinds of health risks and it's just not worth the risk to your young dog. But having said that, there are ways that we can get them out into the world, get them experiencing things, but keep them safe at the same time. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is to invite everybody you know over to your house. Get all of your friends and family to come over. This can hopefully show them that people come in all shapes and sizes. They need to be exposed to as wide a range of people as possible as soon as possible, especially if those people are going to be regular fixtures in that dog's life. If you know anyone with a well-behaved, fully vaccinated adult dog, there's nothing wrong with inviting them over for a play session in your garden. Once your dog is a little bit older, they might view the garden as their territory. So it'll be best to do introductions to unfamiliar dogs in a neutral space like the park or in a field. But during these first couple of weeks, it's reasonable to assume that that won't have taken hold yet. So you can invite some friendly dogs over to your house. So the next way that we can do things without leaving the safety of our own house is by using the resource that you're probably watching this on now, and that's YouTube. YouTube has an amazing library of different sounds and sights that you can expose them to. Dogs' eyes don't work like ours, they don't see videos like we do, but the sounds can really get us a head start. So you're going to want to look up things like cars, trains, motorbikes, planes, and especially fireworks. The sooner you can start getting your dog exposed to the sound of fireworks, the better. So to get them ready for that, we can start by playing them the sounds of fireworks or other loud noises while they're eating, while you're doing some obedience training with them. This starts to just build up a positive association with the noise that they will hopefully remember when they experience it for real. Don't hinder yourself by thinking that the house needs to be quiet while they nap in their crate or while they eat. Use that time to keep exposing them to things. Make sure that they're okay with the noise of the washing machine, of the dishwasher, of the lawnmower, of the Hoover. If you want to see an example of me working with Freddie with the Hoover, then please come and find this video, which will be linked in the comments below, and there we go through how to work to expose a dog to a Hoover. There's nothing like the sound of a real firework or of a real car, but if we can start to get them at least used to the noise, it really will help. Dogs need to experience the smell of things just as much as the sights and the sounds. Dogs' noses are so much more powerful than ours, and they experience so much of the world through their nose. So to get them out there into the world, the first thing that we can do is to just simply pick them up and carry them around the street. If you carry your puppy around the street so that they can't find anything nasty on the floor, you will find that people come from everywhere to come and coo over that little adorable bundle of fur that you've got. Get people to give them a bit of fuss, give them a treat, anything to build up positive associations with people. Remember, even if you want your dog to be a guard dog, they still need to see people as friends. The next thing that we can try is to get in the car and go and find a car park somewhere. A supermarket is usually a good place for this. Park up somewhere slightly out of the way, get your dog and put them in the boot of the car. Make sure that they're connected with the lead so that they can't run off, and then just sit there with them. Sit there and watch the cars and the people go by. You'll still get people coming over and wanting to say hello to your new dog, which is great. And they'll also get exposed to a wide variety of different cars, of lorries and of motorbikes. Seeing these things safely from the boot of your car, probably at a distance, is a great way to start introducing them to these things. If it's possible, try and find a car park at the side of a road or a lay-by where there's traffic running past you. This is a different experience to cars moving around in a car park. Cars at speed, a much different thing to experience for a dog. We need them to stay away from it to begin with so that we can judge how comfortable they are already. So by finding somewhere that we can park away from a road but still see and hear a road, we can get that started. Now if they start to act out during any of this, it's best to first try and get their attention back on you. Have a go at the school doggery puppy press up, the small obedience routine we use with Freddie whenever we need to get his attention snapped back on us. It's important to remember never to pander to your dog. Even if you think you're trying to do the right thing, dogs see attention from us as confirmation from us. So no matter what attention we're giving them, they will probably take that as confirmation that they're doing the right thing. So just be wary of how they're acting and how you reward them. If they are sat calmly, if they're lying down, a piece of kibble, a little treat, a little scritch behind the ear, just something to say, well done, make sure that you mark that good behaviour. You need to let them know, good job mate, and they will start to do it more. Don't forget that they will be looking to you to see how you're reacting. So you need to remember to lead by example when you're out with your dog. If you react to a lorry going by, your dog will see that and think that they need to react too. They take so many of their cues from our own body language. So if you stay calm as the great big noisy smelly thing goes past, you're modelling the behaviour that you expect from your dog. Try to keep these sessions frequent and short to begin with. Puppies need plenty of chances to nap, to bake all of this learning and experiences into them. So short and frequent sessions are so much better than long sessions where they can become overstimulated and start to act out. But even once we've got them used to a wide range of people, sights, sounds and smells, just because they're not fearful of something doesn't mean the work is done. Just because a dog isn't afraid of a person doesn't mean that they're going to act properly around that person. Jumping, mouthing, all the things that you get when a dog is excited when they meet somebody or greet somebody needs to be worked on too. This is the part that people often forget and will say, oh, he's friendly, it's alright, as they jump up. Not everybody wants that, so it's on us as responsible dog owners to make sure that they're trained not to as well. But for now, there we are. That's the basics of what we mean when we say socialisation with regards to a puppy. Hopefully you found something useful. Hopefully you found something that you can use with your dog. If you want to come and see more examples of the things that we've discussed here, please come and find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. Look for @SchoolDoggery. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.